day 3 of our 7 at 7 breath. And today it's me, and here is Maisie, who is very sleepy. Today we're going to play with a beautiful technique that's very, very good for calming us. So it's easy to lie down and breathe straight out of bed in a safe space at home. But what happens when you're in a situation where you feel really stressed? Sometimes we need to try and control the breath a little more to help us to come into that slower, deeper diaphragmatic breath and calm down. And this is what I'm going to show you today. So I cannot wait to get started. If you want to lie down on the mat, get yourself sorted there. If you want to sit for this one, you're more than welcome as well. I'm going to be sitting, just making sure that you're genuinely comfortable, whichever you choose, and your spine is long, because it's important, right? And we call, in yoga, we call these breath practices pranayama. Prana is energy, moving energy in the body. So we want to be tall, 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 plus for our beautiful lungs. So get sorted, and I cannot wait for today. It's going to be a good one. Now, once you've got settled, you're going to close your eyes or have a soft gaze. And again, just start to notice what is happening with your natural breath. Can you feel the gentle rise on the inhale and a gentle fall on the exhale? Breath is always there, but sometimes we just aren't paying attention. And again, notice if this is uncomfortable for you, this pausing to watch the breath. You're kind of, when are we going to do something? Or you start to have negative thoughts about your breath, or just drift away into daydreams. I'm going to use that breath as a thread to keep our awareness present. And I've got something to help with that as well. So once you've kind of found the rhythm of your own natural breath, you're going to start to count your breath. As you feel your breath coming in, you're just going to count. And as you feel the breath going out, starting at 1, and you're going to count out as the breath goes out. You might be counting in 2, 3. And you might be counting out 2, 3. Or maybe your breath is already longer after 2 days of beautiful practices, and you're counting a little bit longer. You can count as slow or as fast as you like, but you're seeing if you can count your breath in and count your breath out. And from here, we're going to add something else. So if you have found that as you're counting your breath in, you're counting 2, 3, as you breathe out, you're going to see if you can add a number, 2, 3, 4. Then as you breathe in, you might be counting in 2, 3 again. And again, as you breathe out, breathing out to 4 or maybe 5. If your count for your breath coming in is 4, you're going to see if you can breathe out to 5 or maybe 6. And maybe you have a very slow breath or very fast count and you're breathing in for 6 or 7 or 8. Then you're going to breathe out for 9 or 10 or 11 or 12. If that's all too many numbers for you, you can just stay with me. And breathing in, counting in, and breathing out and counting out and down, adding that number. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go at your own pace. Everyone's going to be different. If you lose count, don't worry, just come back to it. Once you've done that for a while, you start to lengthen your exhale. We're going to see if we can bring the exhale to double the length of the inhale, even if this means shortening the inhale. So I'm hoping that with the longer exhales, you're feeling a bigger, deeper in breath anyway. But if you're breathing in for 3, I want you to see if you can breathe out to 6. And if you're breathing in for 2, you're breathing out for 4. Get it? 4 in and 8 out. In, breathing out. Continuing with that. Find yourself drifting off or forgetting about the count, just gently coming back. Just we'll do another 2, 3 breaths here. And when you get to the end of the breath that you're on, releasing the counting, continuing with the long deep breath. And I want you to notice and see what parts of the body can you feel moving as you breathe. And what I'm hoping has happened is that as you're breathing in with this beautiful breath, you're breathing deep breaths. And as you slow those exhales, you're breathing out really slowly and creating this draw inwards, so that when you do breathe in, you're breathing in really fully, really moving with the breath. Noticing how you're feeling now as well. And this breath is a beautiful breath for calming. Something you could use if you're feeling anxious or panicky. It's a breath that we use for preparation for labor, for pregnancy. And it's a really good breath when we control the count and control that exhale for bringing us back to ourselves when we get into that kind of fight or flight stress situations. So today's theme is about staying present. And I'd invite you now to maybe bow your chin to your chest, to blink open your eyes if they're closed. Bring in a little bit of movement. If you're lying on the mat, maybe coming to the side and gently coming back up. We're staying there for a little bit of movement. And spending another little bit of time here by yourself, trying to develop this habit of giving yourself a little bit of time. Did another 7 minutes, that will be, we'd maybe bring it up to 15 minutes. That's about 1% of your full day. Not a lot of time, but it makes a big difference. If you do have to rush off, I understand totally. Maybe let's bring the hands together at the heart center, bow the chin to the chest, and take a nice breath in together and out together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I will see you tomorrow for something really special. Just take the energy up a little bit tomorrow, and really looking forward to it. Well done, we're nearly halfway through.